Hi Sabre fans, welcome to the latest Sabre Spotlight. Men's and women's soccer traveled to Chicago, women's tennis competed, men's and women's golf were on the links, and women's volleyball picked up their first wins of the season at the Augustana tournament. The men's soccer team earned a pair of road wins. The Sabres down Beloit 3-1 and opened conference play with a resounding 5-1 victory over Concordia Chicago.
Well, anytime you win, it gives your team confidence. So those are it's good to have. We feel we're getting back to full strength. Guys coming off injuries, and so we're thinking we're moving in the right direction. Beloit game, tough game. They play well. They've got some kids up top that are strong, but we held them off. Scored some nice goals. Christian Rodriguez, Mohamed Abshir, and Alonso Fragoso all scored goals, which was great. So it wasn't just from one person. So that gave us a lot of confidence going into our first conference game of the year. CUC always, and I mean always, plays us extremely tough. I don't know why. It just is always a very tight game, and this year started out that way, but we had a couple nice goals in the first half to go up 2-0. Maybe could have had a couple others. And then we give one away, kind of a gift early in the second half, but then we get a penalty right away after that to make it 3-1, and then things opened up a little bit. Again, our guys played well. We have a lot of guys down from that area, are close by, a lot of family members, and watching the games, so our guys are pretty motivated. I think one of the reasons it's also a very tough game is because CUC also has some players from the same neighborhoods that some of our guys are from, so sometimes it's a little bit of a grudge match, but all was well after the game. All our friends took some pictures. It was a lot of family gathering after the game, so it was a good win and a neat experience actually.
This past spring, Marion announced it would be adding men's lacrosse and hired Reed Mayberry as the program's first head coach. Mayberry is adjusting to life in Fond du Lac and has been busy recruiting potential Sabres.
Being from the East Coast, you just kind of have the assumption that there's not a lot of lacrosse out here in the Midwest, and I was very pleasantly surprised to find that there's a ton of lacrosse and a ton of growth out here. There's tons of recruiting tournaments in Milwaukee and Chicago and Illinois and Minnesota, so there's a lot of talent already here. I was kind of concerned that I would have to be going back east and getting everyone to come out here, but the fact is Minnesota's a huge hotbed now, Denver, Colorado, Illinois is huge as well, so that's probably been the biggest surprises, the most pleasant surprise is that there's actually a lot of local talent within kind of the 2 to 3 hour radius of us. We're very excited to host our first junior visit day, October 1st. It's a great chance to get our top 28 teens recruits on campus and kind of show them Marion University, give them the whole tour, and kind of be able to show them what Marion men's lacrosse program is going to be all about.
Women's volleyball picked up their first wins of the season in down Grinnell in a 5-set thriller, and followed that up with a 3-0 sweep over Illinois College. Women's tennis continued its strong start in conference play in down Lakeland 7-2. There's plenty of action this week on campus. Wednesday evening, men's and women's soccer and women's volleyball play at home. Saturday, men's and women's soccer play host to Aurora. It's also homecoming week, and former student athletes Caroline Conklin-Lamperer of women's cross country and Terry Dunbar of men's hockey will be enshrined with former men's golf coach Bill Rudy into the 2016 Marion University Athletics Hall of Fame. In the weekly Twitter poll that decides our Student Athletes of the Week, Sabre Nation voted Alonso Fragoso of men's soccer and Amber Baker of women's volleyball. Every Sunday night and into Monday morning, check out the Marion Twitter handle and cast your vote. Alonso must be the most popular guy on campus. He was named the NAC Men's Soccer Student Athlete of the Week.